We are live back at it again every Friday, 8 p.m. Welcome to Sports Talk, man, with Grant, Najee, and Marsell. We got a lot to talk about today. We got a really good main topic, and we're going to talk about who we think, is the greatest NBA basketball player ever. And we're going to say our piece. We're going to dive into it. So tune in, watch out, share with your friends, and we are here. It's good to have Najee back, man. How are you, Najee?
Hey, I'm glad to be back. It's nice knowing the Knicks are NBA champions. Unbelievable. 53 years it took these guys to win a championship is insane. But I'm so glad Jalen Brunson. Oh my goodness. But I'm so thankful for Jalen Brunson. I'm glad the Mavs don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they have. Same thing with Luka. Like, hey, we're glad that they got away from that situation. But I'm telling you, Jalen Brunson is the truth. And just hear me out. Might be a top 5 player in the NBA. Might be a top 5 player in the NBA. That's a hot
take. That's a very hot take. But we could dive into it a little more. Marsell, how are you doing, man?
Oh, man, life's great. Can't complain. How about yourself, man? You guys good?
Absolutely, man. Ready.
Always.
Yeah,
great week. Excited about tonight's show. Let's do what we do.
Yep. Yes, hey, so, it's the end of the NBA season, so we do got to wrap it up. We got to talk about, obviously the Knicks winning the finals, something that nobody really thought coming into the season was going to happen. They were not favored on anyone's list at all. But an amazing story for sure. The Knicks have been knocking at the door for years, and they finally got over the hump. And Jalen Brunson, obviously his legacy enhanced tremendously after winning that finals. And his performance in the last game I didn't expect he would do something like that, but he did it. So I think it's a really great story. What's your take, Najee?
Let me ask, is Jalen Brunson a greater Knick than Carmelo Anthony now?
Yeah.
That it's hard to say yes to that, although I can see how I'm a Brunson guy. I've been telling you that. The guy's a winner. I'll put it to you like this. If he's better. He's above Carmelo and Patrick Ewing. Yeah.
Okay, those some big names.
Yeah.
Patrick's a big name.
And I'm going to tell you why. He won. And if let's say he doesn't win another championship, and let's say he wears a Knicks uniform for the next 5, 6, 7, 8 years, but they get to the playoffs every single season.
Yeah, I believe Jalen Brunson is the top Knick now. Like Carmelo, I feel bad too because Carmelo had the talent to really. I just wish he won a championship. Him not winning that championship definitely affects the legacy a little bit. But to be honest, he's still a dog. Still, I would want to say a top 30 player, top 40 player. But yeah, Jalen Brunson, man, I'm telling you, when this guy's on the court, it's honestly insane. The amount of space he creates being just a short guy, honestly, and then just dishing the ball off. I mean, he was getting everyone involved, but he knew that I have to take over to win this championship. That's just, it is what it is. And it's honestly nice that Mike Brown just says, you know what, go ahead, go do it. That's good.
All right. But I got a question for you though. Would you put him over Allen Iverson in his prime, Jalen Brunson? Because we've been talking about this all week. I'm like, would you have to put him over AI?
That right there is unfair.
Yeah.
They're two totally different ball players, and they play in two totally different eras.
Okay.
Because you got to remember now, when AI was on the floor, the big existed.
Yeah.
the five, the center was on the floor. You had a big man down there. You had Shaq. You had Morning.
Right.
Man. Yeah.
You know, you had some really good centers back in the day when he was playing. It wasn't like he was playing wide open like we are right now. The game right now was wide open. I mean, just look at it like this. If AI was playing in this generation right now, he would average 35 a game. Easy. Dude, it's wide open.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's too wide open. Who's going to defend him?
I think if these guys actually wanted to defend, they're better defenders than the guys back in the day.
Now,
I don't know.
Here's the thing, Najee. Back in the day, you had the hand check. When AI played, you had the hand check. You ain't got no hand check now.
Right.
You can't control them with your hand now. You do this right here, you get in the whistle. You could be on the bench. Then your backup will get eaten up. I mean, just think about it. The game is wide open. The only time that paint gets clogged up is in the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
All season long, it's just wide open. It's pretty much pickup ball.
Okay, but so what guards would you put him over now? I think because Damian Lillard, he's top 75 all time. I'm taking Brunson over Damian Lillard now. Some people brought up James Harden. I mean, are you putting him over James Harden all time?
It's still early. It's still early. James Harden was very good. Go ahead, Marsell.
It's hard. It's hard because this is Brunson's what, 7th year?
Yeah, like 7th year. Yeah.
Okay. So, I think it's hard to put him above guys that's played 10, 12 years right now. But if you compare him, if you take that 7-year sample and you put it up against a Harden, a Dame, you can even throw AI in there. You can throw whoever you throw in there. Who's had the best 7 years out of those guys that you putting them up against?
I still think in the first 7, it's just hard because Harden was kind of like a role player at the beginning. Like he was the 6th man, and then he came out stardom. So I guess it's just different starts, but I still believe Brunson is higher than James Harden right now. Just because this championship is shown a lot. It showed me a lot that this guy can run the team. Go ahead, Marsell.
Hey, no, you go ahead and finish, and I'm gonna piggyback on.
I just believe that this guy is generational right now. Like what he's doing in the next level that he went to, this finals, it's impressive. It's got to show for something. Because I don't know if Harden, if he was on the Knicks, if he could have done that. I don't believe he could have. So that's why I have to, even at this, even at Harden's prime, I still think Brunson right now is on that next level, and he made a name for himself for sure that this playoffs.
Okay, so now I'm gonna piggyback on what you just said. And Grant and I were having this discussion last week. I'm not surprised by what he did in the finals because the kid is a winner. He won at every level. I want to say his sophomore year, they lost in the state championship game to Jabari Parker.
Yeah.
Played with Duke.
Yeah.
Then his junior year, they lost to Okafor, Jelani Okafor, right? He lost to those two guys in his first 2 years in a state tournament. Senior year, they win a state championship. He goes to Villanova. 2 national championships. Player of the year.
Yeah.
Right? Now, fast forward. Luka goes down in the playoffs. What did he do?
He tore it up.
Yeah.
He tore it up.
Yeah, took over the team. He was expecting a contract.
Exactly.
No.
He goes to New York. Now, me and a bunch of my buddies be in a text thread. When he signed his contract and left $113 million on the table, everybody's like, man, he did get his money now. No, he wants to win. See, a lot of people talk about it, but he was about it, right?
Absolutely.
So, what did he do last year in the playoffs? Y'all recall?
Mm-mm.
He killed my Boston Celtics.
Is that in the second round?
It was the second round, yeah.
Yeah.
They ended up running out of gas against Indiana.
Yeah.
But he had a great playoff run last year, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, it's been there, but people haven't been noticing. They haven't been watching. They've like, well, yeah, okay, well, they'd rather go watch Shea or watch whoever else.
Yeah.
This kid is a killer. He has two things. He has a high basketball IQ, which you can't teach, and he got this right here, which you cannot teach. That kid is a killer, man. So I'm not surprised. I'm happy for him. You know, I'm a Celtic fan, but I'm a big time Jalen Brunson fan. I followed him since he was at Villanova, man. The kid can play.
But what's up with his dad always downplaying him? That's like a weird,
thing. You know what that's called? You know what that's called right there? That's called motivation. You know?
He won the championship.
Hey, guess what? Is he retiring?
No.
Exactly. So, hey, you know what? I guarantee you behind closed doors, it's a different thing. I guarantee you it is. But out in public, he's gonna dangle that carrot in front of him, say, yeah, well, Patrick Ewing's my favorite Knick of all time. He's the greatest Knick of all time.
But no one even asked him. No one asked him, hey, who do you think's the best Knick? He's just like, hey, let me just say this first. Patrick Ewing's better than my son.
And again, see, y'all looking at it from that angle, like I'm looking at it from a father's perspective, right? I have two sons, and I used to motivate them the same way. Like, hey, listen, he played good, but my man over there he played better.
Right.
Because I want that motivation. I want to keep motivating you. Don't settle. When you settle, you become mediocre. And then there's a drop-off, you know. So he got more. He just added, all he did was put more logs on that man's fire, man. That's all he did.
It's true.
Yeah. I mean, there's no doubt that Brunson is, I mean, you probably got to put him top 75 all time. I mean, you know, like Damian Lillard's in there, and Damian Lillard, you know, he hasn't won as much as him. He hasn't won MVP. He's had some great playoff runs, but like you got to put Brunson in there probably over him. I mean, legacy wise, Brunson has enhanced this was one of the biggest championships for sure. I think
I would say this is the biggest championship in the last 30 years. I mean, I haven't even been alive 30 years, but it's got to be 30 years.
Yeah. You know I mean, a smaller guard leading his team to a championship, you know, it's Armand said Walt Frazier won 2 titles with the Knicks.
Yep, that's true.
Walt Frazier was cold. Was a really good guard.
One of the greatest Knicks.
He got to win one more, then he'll tie Walt.
Yeah.
Right.
Hey, but you know what, though? They did something this year, and of course, I'm not a fan of it. But the Knicks pulled the trifecta this year for the first time, right? I'm not a fan of that NBA Cup. I think it's a joke. That's my personal right? But they're the first team to win the Cup, to win the Eastern Conference Finals, and to win the championship finals. So Najee, you should go get a shirt that says that.
Trust the NBA championship shirt's on the way.
Don't worry. It's on the way. Mixologist up in the building, so
it's on the way. Don't worry, it's on the way. But yeah, Jalen Brunson.
Hey, my uncle Mate, man. My uncle, he's a lifelong Knick fan, man. So, I had to call him after that game, man. When that final buzzer went off, I gave him a call, and
he's probably crying.
Yeah. I don't know the crying part, but he was happy. I know that for a fact.
Tell me a finals run that you're just like, man, these guys, they didn't come in at all as a favorite. Not even close. I did not even think we would get to the finals. Not even close. And these guys, I mean, were just winning back to back to back. After that Hawks series, I was nervous. I was like, man, we losing to the Hawks? Like we're not going nowhere.
Yeah.
And these guys look like a completely different team after that Hawks series. It was insane. They did have an easy road. I'm not gonna lie. They had an easy road they had an easy road.
Hey, listen, you can only play who's in front of you.
Amen.
That's a lot of people gonna be like, yeah, well, they didn't have. I don't want to hear all that. They won. They did what they were supposed to do. Then, if that's the case, But again, Mike Brown, they got to put some respect on his name because he came in when he took the job. Everybody's like, oh, they got Mike Brown and frowned upon it. They were talking all this stuff about him, but all he did was manage those guys. And he stepped in at the right times. It's all it all worked out. Just the timing was right on. I mean, that game 4, down 29, and he doesn't go in there and go crazy, do all that, going ballistic and everything. Just went in and said, hey, but you got to chip away at it.
Yeah.
You can't tell me that's not the best game you've ever seen.
He trusts his team, and his team
was insane.
That was insane.
Yeah.
OG with the put. Oh my goodness! I was like, yes, please, thank you, Jesus Christ, thank you, literally, thank you. I heard Stephen A. was literally like on his knees praying, saying, please. But honestly, that play that they had, the Spurs had at the end of the game. That would have worked. Like, that was actually a good play. They faked it with Wemby and went with Stephon Castle. I thought that was an amazing play. It just didn't, they just didn't get it. I think someone tipped it, I believe. But
and Karl Anthony Towns.
Yeah.
Yep.
But that was like an insane play. I was like, oh my gosh, they're literally about to lose this game. I think it was that close.
Okay, now think about that, though. That's coaching. That last possession's coaching. You put your big on the ball.
Have to.
You put your big on the inbound passer, and you go up high, you go get it. Get a fingernail on it. Just you want to deflect the ball.
Yeah.
Up the pass. So, but hey, let me ask you guys this though. Flipping it over to the other side. What do you guys think about the Spurs, man?
I mean, are we letting De'Aaron Fox go to China?
Yes.
Or is it time to let this man say, hey, ni hao, or what? I don't know any Chinese, but are we ready to send him away? Because I'm telling you, man, this guy fumbles the bag.
Yeah, he was definitely a problem, but it actually wasn't the biggest issue for the Spurs. They still had plenty of chances to win. I think they need to have a second consistent backup bit because they brought in some Luke Cornett dude. He wasn't doing anything when Wemby went to the bench. Like, he was just in there just to get him some rest. And then they literally had to bring Wemby right back in after 2-3 minutes because it just wasn't enough. But they had 3 other bigs, on the bench that they're not playing. And I'm wondering, I'm like, if you're not going to play these dudes, you got to get some other big to come inside and help with Wemby because Wemby can't play the whole game. So it's like they need another backup big beside him that can give them some decent minutes. Castle is still going to be good. Obviously, he needs to get better at shooting from the perimeter. And, obviously he's going to get better with time. And Dylan Harper, he's talking about, I need to start. That's what he's been talking about this summer. You've heard him, being vocal about it. And I think he should. I mean, he did not look like a rookie out there.
No. I don't know any rookie that would have done that except for maybe Cooper Flagg, but no rookie would have done what he was doing.
He was going crazy. Devin
was a guy they had to rely on. They literally had to rely on him to get to where they were. So that just tells me that he's solidified on this team. Hey, give him a contract. Already lock him in. Because I think he's got to start, and I think he's earned it. To be honest.
Yeah.
As far as De'Aaron Fox is concerned, I'm not gonna dog him. This is a little adversity. I want to see what he does this summer and how he returns in the fall. That's going to tell me a lot right there. Where is he mentally? Is he going to just pack it in and be like, yep, that's who I am? or is he going to take that and use that as motivation?
So it's not about his basketball ability. It's about his basketball IQ.
Again, I want to see what happens this offseason. You know, we all make mistakes. There's no such thing as a perfect ball player.
Yeah.
And it happened, you know. Chris Webber called a timeout when he knew they didn't have timeouts.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Was that the end of his career? No. He went and had a Hall of Fame NBA career. So I want to see how he responds. Now, call me crazy, okay? But if I were the Spurs, if I were in that brain trust in there, I see something that I think would definitely help Wemby out tremendously. And you guys hit on it, like maybe getting him a better backup, bringing in a veteran.
Yeah.
A good proven veteran to back him up. Or you go find because I know they got some trade capital.
They do.
You go get yourself a nice center and you push Wemby to the 4.
You could do that because Wemby can shoot. He can stretch the floor.
He can stretch the floor, and he's athletic enough that he can defend the opposing team's 4 or 5.
Yeah,
so it's me.
But what center are you looking? What center are you looking at?
Well, I'm not even looking at. I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. I mean, because right now there aren't any that's available.
Not really.
You know, now you can go through the draft, and they're already young. So I mean, if it's a center in the draft that if it's somebody that's in the draft that fits what you want to do and how you like to play and can come in and contribute and be that buffer, that backbone on that back line and take some of the pressure off of Wemby. You know, that's just a couple of thoughts that I've had. I've been thinking about them. Like, man, you get a veteran backup center, or you move him to the 4, and you get a nice, you know, somebody to put in the middle to play that 5 spot. Man,
yeah.
With some young guys on the wings, you got that on your back end. Man, watch out.
Because literally, it was unfortunate because you'd see the impact that Wemby had, and then as soon as he went to the bench, you bring in Luke Cornett, and he literally was just getting worked every time.
He was averaging 4 points, I believe. 4
wasn't
points
blocking shots,
playoffs.
He wasn't effective. And it's you know, you need that backup big to produce. You know.
Yeah, I mean, in all reality, he doesn't really have to score. What you want him to do is come in there and hold it down on the other end of the floor. Right. You get plenty of scoring from Wemby. You need him to come in. If he gets some garbage baskets, hey, that's a bonus. But you need him to come in and protect that rim and end possessions by possessing the rebounds. That's all you need from him or whoever the backup is. But if they're not giving you anything on either end of the floor, then it's just defeating the purpose, you know. But the last thing I'm gonna say about all of that, you guys were talking about the centers on the bench. That just tells me that the coaches don't trust the guys on the bench.
No,
I mean they had veterans on the bench. Plumlee, they had Kelly Olynyk.
Yeah,
they even Harrison Barnes was on the bench too.
I think Biyombo was there too.
Biyombo was there. Yeah. Like I mean, there's a bunch of guys that I was like, why are they not seeing the floor?
Well, you know what? And again, I mean, I'm not going to speculate. I'm not going to say anything one way or the other, but that right there, those are red flags for me.
Yeah.
Because you have that experience on your bench. And, you know, I don't care if you're playing for 20 seconds, a minute, 2 minutes, but I would inject one of those guys into the game. Listen, if they're on your roster, they still can play.
Exactly.
That's what I thought. You know, if I got you on the team, hey,
get in there.
Yeah. To me, that's a red flag to me. It's like, why aren't these guys playing? And those guys have a lot of experience. And again, like I said, when you get into games, especially all 5 games had the same theme. the same climax and the same outcome. All 5 games did. You can't tell me that you're sitting there, that you're on the sideline and your coaches are talking, and you're talking to your coaches, and you start to see Wemby get tired, that you don't look down the bench and say, hey, he's not giving us anything, but we gotta get one of these guys right here. Let them give us a couple of minutes at least to get us through this stretch right here to get Wemby back on the floor.
Yeah, they relied on him too much. But it was like they couldn't get anything going. If they couldn't get anything going, and they're just like, okay, let's feed Wemby. Let's feed Wemby. And then Wemby, and you see Wemby, he's a rookie to the finals. He's not to – I mean, Cat was putting on moves on him, and I was just like, man, this shouldn't even really be happening. It's Wembanyama here. But Cat was more of a veteran and was comfortable in the situation. It felt like Wemby had too much on his plate, and it kind of messed their flow a little bit.
Yeah, well, because Wemby was playing, he was defending Cat and
Robinson.
Yeah. Defended both of them, and Robinson was physical with him. They both were physical with him, And what game was it? Was it game 3 or 4? But he played 44 minutes. He's used to playing 30 to 35 a night. So you max his minutes big time, and that, and it takes a toll on you. And that kid, don't get it twisted, he plays hard, man. And you can tell when he hits that wall, because when he hits that wall, he's barely moving.
Yeah. And they played a game 7 too, the previous series. So like they were tired. I thought the Knicks would struggle because they had the rest, but honestly, it might have worked out that they did have that rest, because and they had fresh feet. Yeah, they had fresh feet, and you could tell Wembanyama was a little bit like they were just asking so much from him, and it was like, man, the team got to do more. But it's the coaching to me. It was the coaching. Yeah. That you have young guys, you got to coach them up. If you're up by 30, hey, let's stop shooting threes. Or, they were up literally
every game
70% of the series. They were up the whole whole series. So it's kind of on the coach's fault. And then do San Antonio, do they go like, well, do we go get another coach because this guy's not as experienced? Or I don't know, because that's like a big L for San Antonio to lose that series, because they were 100% the better team. They're the best team in the league to me. They're the best team in the league.
Here's the thing, though. Like you said earlier, nobody expected the Knicks to get there, and nobody expected the Spurs to get there. Remember, this is Wemby's 3rd year. He was out last year. Mm-hmm. I picked them to make the playoffs because I like their team. I liked how they played, But now, with that being said, again, with the coach, he's a young coach. That's his first time being in the playoffs as a head coach. So, I'm not going to call for his head, because they can bring somebody in and mess up the chemistry that they do have right now. Because remember, young team. And the last thing you want to do is bring somebody in. The last thing you want to do is bring somebody in and mess up that chemistry. Mm-hmm. So I think he's going to learn from this. I think De'Aaron Fox is going to learn. Well, that's what my hope is for him. But as far as the personnel is concerned, I would love to see them bring in a veteran center or power forward, whichever they prefer. But
do they go and try to get Giannis?
To see them, yeah, don't do that. Because I just think, and again, I think if they did that right there, that would kill chemistry too, because Giannis needs the ball.
Yeah,
these guys play good together, and you don't want to bring somebody in that's gonna stop the ball. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, you need like a Miles Turner or some type of like veteran big who's physical, who could like block shots.
Like Miles.
Yeah, something like that would be nice. But no doubt, the Spurs, they're gonna be there for years to come. They're probably, as long as they keep their core and add in role players, they'll be all right. Yep. The Knicks, we're we're not favoring them next year, right? Let's be real.
No,
Boston.
I think
probably Boston.
Marsell, we back. We back.
I don't know.
Number 19
Boston,
next year. Number 19, man.
Man, that Boston team, you know, to me, Knicks are looking better.
They might trade Jaylen Brown. I'm hearing.
Hey, they trade Jaylen Brown. They rebuild.
Hey, listen, the media has been. The media is they are a successful team's worst enemy. They always want to break up teams, break up ball players. You know, I think, and if we do trade Jaylen Brown, you know what they're talking about trading him to, right?
Nah.
I mean, I know it'd be like for Giannis, right, or something like that.
Exactly. So if they made that trade right there, then I would be disappointed, but at the same time, I won't be mad at him.
Yeah, you got Giannis.
But then the other side of that though too is Giannis healthy?
Yeah. He's been
struggling the last couple of years, man. I mean, he's only 31, but at the same time, is that a healthy 31?
Yeah. He plays very hard, like the way his play style is. That's why he's starting to like really get those knee injuries and all that stuff. So
yeah.
No. Yeah.
But again, green and white, baby. Next year, green.
We'll see, man. We'll see.
Go New York. Go New York. Go. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, great finals, great playoffs.
Kenny Adams.
He said, he said,
what's good, bro? What's good?
Yeah, Kenny Adams. But now let's just get into the main topic. But before we get into, who we think is the GOAT, like what criteria, I'm curious, like what criteria do you guys use in like the GOAT conversation? Obviously you can go stats and some other things, but like, what are you guys looking at when you're thinking of like the GOAT,
The better basketball player. The player who I believe is the best all around and is just better. And it's LeBron James. Longevity matters. Longevity matters. Taking teams to the finals when you have bums matters. I mean, there's just endless things we can talk about here that if it was a one-on-one, LeBron James is and I'm just gonna be just very normal about it. LeBron James is bodying, and I'm talking. I guess it would just depend who starts with the ball, right? And I still think LeBron James would still beat this guy by 10 if they were going to 21. I just believe it. Let me ask you, Marsell. Would you one-on-one Wembanyama or Michael Jordan?
I want to hear his answer.
Or Michael Jordan?
I want to hear his
one-on-one.
I mean, what are we talking here? I mean, what is a one-on-one, huh?
They're in New York. They're in New York 1v1 in the streets of Brooklyn. Who's winning that game?
Oh, Michael Jordan.
That's insane. That's insane.
All right.
That's insane. So that's how I know. Nope. You Michael Jordan guys you guys don't care that this guy cannot beat Wembanyama. Wembanyama is a way better basketball player. You have to say, like, if it's a 1v1.
Okay. Well, let me just say this here. See, there are two things. Okay, two things.
6-0.
There are two things to your argument, what you're talking about right now, that Michael Jordan possesses that LeBron James doesn't. Well, he possesses one, not the second. MJ had a high IQ. LeBron has a high IQ. MJ has one thing that LeBron definitely doesn't have. Doesn't have. And we can ask JD Barrera about that. And that's this right here. That right there ends it for me. When you let a 5'10" guy check you in the post, when you are in your prime, come on now. Can you imagine?
We're talking about one good lucky shot. This dude made one shot
it wasn't
that this
just
dude
JJ,
made
though.
that changed this.
Okay, Jason Terry, 6'5", but $190.
But
Jason Kidd. The point is, okay, put those guys on Michael Jordan in the post. Oh, he like, give me the ball. And he going at them. He's going 45 on them.
Michael Jordan wasn't doing any LeBron, blocks or anything like that. That guy was not.
What are you talking about?
He wasn't doing no LeBron blocks out the backboard, slamming thing, damn near breaking the backboards.
This is what I need you to do, okay? I need you to go and I need you to Google MJ.
Yeah.
Go to YouTube and just watch his blocks. As a matter of fact, who was it? Was it Kerry Kittles? This is when he was with the Wizards, and he went down and got somebody's on the glass in a half court. He ain't had to run them down to do it.
Oh, okay. So he did that one time while LeBron is 41 years old, 40. doing this on a consistent basis.
How old was MJ when he played with the Wizards?
He's 40.
40.
He's 40.
He did it at 40. And it wasn't off no 1 foot. He went off 2 feet and went up and got it. Vertical. So I'm just saying.
One time.
Okay, one time.
All right, now, one time.
Now this is my criteria right here. This is what I'm saying to do. Now you take their prime. See, I don't believe in the longevity thing because I think now let me repeat that. Let me rephrase that. I think LeBron has had the greatest career because he's played for 21, going to 22 years. That's a great career. All right, I'll give him that. But now let's look at it from 23 or 24 to 33. Who had the better numbers? Who had the better consistency, wins and losses, championships? That's the criteria for me.
It's hard to say championships when you have to have good players on your team.
So you go to another city and go team up with guys.
Well, I'm telling you right now, Scottie Pippen is a Hall of Famer. I don't know. LeBron wasn't playing. LeBron was playing with bums, taking them for 9 years in Cleveland, taking them to the finals.
Hey,
finals.
Excuses.
What?
Oh my God!
We should have just waited.
Listen, here's the thing, though. Michael Jordan stayed with the Bulls. They traded in draft day for Scottie Pippen. Okay, Scottie Pippen developed as a Chicago Bull. Horace Grant was drafted by the Bulls. Don't hate on that.
So how can you blame LeBron playing with bums?
Bad management too.
That's bad management.
Hey. So okay, all right. Okay, let's say Now he give him a little break on that one. He goes down to Miami. Okay, and he teams up with 2 future Hall of Famers.
Okay. They
lose the first year.
Dallas beat the Lakers. Dallas beat
no. They beat Miami.
I know they beat, but I'm saying they had a good tough road to get there. That Dallas team was slept on. Okay. Dirk was no joke. But they weren't supposed to win. You're right. They weren't supposed to win.
They were slept on, but then they woke up and they put hands on Miami.
Yeah.
But all I'm saying is this right here. The dude averaged. He was only how many points he scored in the fourth quarter in that series. But he's a GOAT.
He had a bad series, man. Like he had a bad series.
Yep. You know what? I had a bad day yesterday, but you know what? Come on, man. No.
We can't do that and be like he's not the GOAT.
No, come on. Okay. Now I'm gonna go back on what y'all were just talking about. Then y'all said that he took a bunch of bums to the finals.
Yes.
In Cleveland. So basically, y'all saying he was driving a Pinto, right? Y'all probably know what a Pinto is. Pinto is an old school car. little right?
Mm-hmm.
Now he goes down to Miami and he's in a Maserati. So y'all telling me he ain't know how to drive because he got down there and choked. He caught a cough due to cold.
Championships are won by teams.
Oh man. Oh, okay.
Championships are won by teams. We're talking about the greatest player to step on the court.
The greatest player disappeared on the court in that series.
No, man.
The
greatest player is the all-time leading scorer. LeBron James.
I'm gonna tell you his best years. I think his best years were the year after they lost to Dallas and that following year. Those were his two best seasons, in my opinion. Okay. The following season, San Antonio came back and beat him. And what did he do?
Okay, but
Cleveland.
So you're saying you're like, just because, for one,
runs, man.
When he joined the Miami Heat, right? Dwayne Wade was not in his prime. He was not in his prime when LeBron joined him. D Wade, his knees were on the outer. His knees were cooked the whole time. And that's what happened when they went up against San Antonio and they lost that time. His knees were cooked. Chris Bosh was like, when LeBron left Miami, they were like a 35-win team. Like, it's not like LeBron is joining and it's not like LeBron is joining these teams and they're already loaded. Like, when MJ left the Bulls, Scottie Pippen was still carrying them and they still got 50 wins. Like, those teams in the 90s, the MJ's team was stacked, even without him. Let's be real.
Did they win?
Huh?
Did they win?
Of course.
Did they get there though?
They won.
No.
They got there.
Yeah, they got there.
They didn't get there.
They didn't get to the playoffs.
They got to the playoffs.
Yes.
We talking about.
That's all we can do, man. That's all we can do.
Hey, listen. All right. I'm gonna put it to you like this here now. All right. Now I'm ready. Now let me dig to my bag right quick. Listen. Michael Jordan. All right. They won 2 3-peats. Now, remember, he retired after his father got murdered. That's when he retired and went and played baseball. If he doesn't retire, they get 8 straight, man.
No, I don't think
they
so.
Get 8 straight. Who will beat them?
I don't think.
I mean, no, that's exactly.
Crazy.
Who would beat them? This is true.
But
they're playing bums compared to the players that they're playing right now. These dudes are bums. The player now is a better scorer. I mean, everything about him athletically is better because of time. Because as it goes, who?
You call Shaq a bum?
No,
Shaq, no, not Shaq. But
you call Olajuwon a bum?
No.
We're talking about the collective of the NBA, the whole NBA. These players that are going on now, they're better than the guys in the 90s. Let's not get back.
Today's ball players have 10-man syndrome. Ding, 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 ding. No heart. Hey, come on, man. You can't have it both ways. You look at these guys right now. These guys crack under pressure, man. A lot of these guys crack under pressure. There are a handful of guys that I say, okay, he can go. Number 11 in the Knicks uniform is one of them. But there are a lot of guys that I think the minute it gets up to here, they fizzle.
The teams that LeBron James went up against were absolutely stacked,
Insane.
loaded, multiple Hall of Famers, 4 or 5 plus Hall of Famers on the team. Like,
I think he wasn't playing anyone that went to the finals that were in the Hall of Fame, correct? It was something like that. Like, he wasn't playing any Michael Jordan. Like, he wasn't playing anybody crazy.
What are you talking about? The Celtics, the Knicks, the Pistons? How many Hall of Famers are on? How many Hall of Famers? How many Hall of Famers? I want you guys to research this. Okay, because if you look at the Celtics, my Celtics, Man, Dennis Johnson, Hall of Famer. Larry Bird, Hall of Famer. Robert Parrish, Hall of Famer. Kevin McHale, Hall of Famer. Bill Walton, Hall of Famer. The Lakers, back then, you had Magic, Kareem, Worthy.
But he didn't win those at those times, right? He didn't win those.
He had to go through them to get to it. Sometimes in life, man, you got to go through it to get to it.
So he didn't start winning until Scottie Pippen got on the team.
Yep.
He didn't start winning until Scottie Pippen grew up.
So what does that say? That this man needed somebody to win.
Time out. Let's go back here for a second. He had to toughen Scottie Pippen up. Scottie was soft. Let's not get it twisted now. When Scottie first came into the league, Scottie wasn't Scottie. I'm telling you guys, do your research. They played one-on-one. They did everything together the first 2, 3, 4 years. And they had to get through Detroit. Now, and again, the game was different back when Michael Jordan was playing too, because they had the Jordan rules where they were putting the hammer on him. Now, you guys are LeBron guys. Ask LeBron about Brendan Haywood.
He's a power forward, right?
He's a center.
Center, yeah.
And LeBron was whining about him fouling him. This was way back when. So I'm just saying, the game changed after that. They stopped letting them guys put the hammer on those guys. So MJ played when you came down the lane, you got that forearm in your chest. When you came down the lane with that basketball, you got hammered.
So you're saying in 2003 there wasn't any like hard fouls, it wasn't physical.
It was hard foul. It was physicality, but this was like 2004 or 5, I think I want to say.
Yeah.
Just go back and look it up, and then you're gonna see what I'm talking about. See, I was there. I watched this stuff, man. So I was just
LeBron in the 90s
would go crazy.
Is dropping 100.
Yeah, okay.
On these fools.
Yeah, okay.
Dropping 100.
You know what I wish we had? You know what I wish was possible? I wish we could just get into a time machine, go kidnap him, and put him in the 90s.
And then watch him start. These people, the jaws would drop. They would be like, "Oh my God, who is this specimen? This guy is 100% better than Michael Jordan."
No, I'm gonna tell you, the first time Bill Laimbeer put a hammer on him, he won't be coming down the lane like
that. Bill was solid, but LeBron's jumping over him.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Yeah.
So LeBron jumping over him.
So you think LeBron has? You said he has no heart. That's what you said, Marsell.
I don't think he's tough.
He went back to Cleveland and won them a championship.
Nope. I like LeBron. Listen, I like LeBron, but listen, and I shouldn't say it like that. What I'm saying is this right here. He doesn't have that killer in him. He does, and if you guys think he got the killer in him, okay, I'll give you that. But I don't think he had that killer in him. I don't think that he dies when he loses. I don't think he does. And I'm gonna tell you, this is the last thing I'm gonna say about right here. Now you're talking about longevity and his career and everything else. This is what I told my sons. After they won that last championship in 2020, I told my sons this. I said, he'll never win again. I said, because now he's satisfied. What he wants now is he wants his name in all the books, on all the records. He's just stat patting right now.
No,
you stat patting.
That's what he's doing. Oh, I just thought about something. Research this. And this is something that I guarantee you research on Michael Jordan, you won't find anything. But I guarantee if you dig deep enough, you'll find it. I want to know how many points LeBron scored when they were down by 20 or up by 20. And he should have been on the bench in garbage time. That's what I want to know.
So, I mean, if they're down by 20, he's probably dropped 35 already, but the other guys are just bad and they're not doing anything.
Nope.
But to be honest, I don't even think it got to that point because LeBron was so dominant that all the games are dang near close. He getting his.
Listen, I watched the game I want to say, was it last season or season before last? They were getting mollywopped. And they put LeBron back in the game in the fourth quarter. He was at like 8 points or something like that. He finished the game with like 17 or 18. Should have been on the bench. That right there says a lot to me.
Maybe he told the coach,
yeah, exactly.
Get me back in the game, because he has that heart. He got that heart that you're talking about. He got that heart to get back in the game.
You just said it right there. Hey, coach, look, I got 8. I need to get at least 20, man. Put me back in the game.
I mean, it's perspective at that point, because he could have been like, "Oh, hey, coach, I still think we can win this game. Get me back in there."
Again, go
perspective.
What number does he wear again?
6.
You wear a bunch of different numbers.
6.
Hey, Najee, what kind of shoes you wearing right now?
Some Nikes.
Some Nikes?
Yeah. It ain't Jordans though.
Yeah. Okay.
It ain't Jordans.
But
you wear some LeBrons?
Nah,
I don't wear those either.
Nah. But Marsell, like you said, after 2020 when he won, he thought, "Oh, I'm good. I'm just gonna do my commercials. I'm just gonna, enjoy the sun in LA." He kept trying to win champ. Like, you can't blame. First of all, the management screwed up that team right after that. It was not on him. They traded away all these guys. They let Caruso, all these dudes walk. Anthony Davis got hurt every year. LeBron was trying. LeBron was hoop. There was years where he was MVP candidates throughout those years, like 2021, 2022.
Hey, let me ask you a question. No, and you know what? I can't put that all on LeBron. But at the same time, if he has the cachet that I know he has, they got to come to him before they let those guys walk. Because that team that won that championship in 2020, I think that team could have came back and competed the next season for another title. Honestly,
yes,
But quick question: Who was the best player on that team? Best player on that team that won that title in 2020? During the playoffs.
I mean, I would say it's tough, but Anthony Davis had a really big. You could make an argument he was probably the most impactful because of what he did defensively. But
he was the MVP.
They're not winning it without like LeBron. LeBron was going crazy, man. Like it's tough to really be like, okay, AD was the most impactful, so he was the best player. Like I think it's he's not better than LeBron.
He was good. He was good that series. Congratulations. Who got them there? Who is the reason they're there?
Hold up though. Okay, I'm glad you said that too. Now let's go back and think about that. Okay. When did that playoff series start? The whole playoffs, when did it start?
It started like,
what do you mean?
Didn't it start later?
Yeah, exactly. Right.
Yeah, they started like later, like
right?
Yeah, like 2 months later or something.
So 2 months later. So they were healthy. Now, had they started on time, they wouldn't have been healthy. That's the first thing. Right? The second thing is Anthony Davis's play on both ends of the floor is what propelled them. Defensively and rebounding. He was changing everything up. And he was playing the 4. You had JaVale McGee, you had Dwight Howard, you had centers, and he was playing his natural position of power forward. That team was nasty. But they broke it up. Okay, so now another thing that LeBron, and I'm gonna tell you what LeBron is the GOAT at. He's the GOAT at getting coaches fired. That cat has had like 10 coaches in 21 years, man.
Because they're not good enough for LeBron James. They're not good enough for LeBron James.
They were selling.
They're not good enough.
Like, we're about to just blame LeBron for everything.
That's what I'm saying. Like now we're talking about management. And we're supposed to be talking about the player.
The players.
That's what I'm saying.
MJ didn't get nobody fired. MJ was like, hey, I'm rolling.
MJ at 40. You're not even MJ at 40 on the Wizards, did you think, hey, this guy needs to take them to go get a championship? Like,
nope.
He couldn't do it. But you're looking at LeBron now talking about, hey, like, you're asking him to drop 25 a night. Everyone is asking this man to drop 25 a night. And the craziest thing is he will do it.
Okay, so listen.
Michael could never.
Here's the thing. LeBron can drop 25 today, but his 25 today is different than his 25 was 20 years ago.
You ain't lying, because it would have been 40.
Well, again, he slows everything down. Now, going back, question for y'all. When he was a rookie, right? Who should have won a Rookie of the Year that year? Him or Carmelo?
Carmelo had a good year too.
Carmelo had an amazing year that year.
Carmelo had a good year too.
Yeah.
But LeBron's younger.
Doesn't matter. Carmelo had a better year. Carmelo team got in the playoffs.
But we could say that about a bunch. We could say that about a bunch of people, just like with the MVP race with Steve Nash winning it over Kobe. You know, like it's just whoever they think should win it. You know, it's just a bunch of dudes that never played basketball that are making those decisions.
LeBron is he's just the best overall player ever. Like he could have, like in his prime, he could guard 1 through 5. If you need him to play point guard, he'll play point guard. He'll play shooting guard. He'll play power forward. Athletically, nobody could touch him when he was in his athletic prime.
I give him that.
Passing the ball, like he was doing everything. His 3-pointers were hitting. Like
no.
What?
He picked the 3-point game up about 4 years ago. He was.
I don't know about 4 years ago. I don't know about
Miami.
Yeah, I don't know about 4 years ago.
Okay, I'm gonna give you two some homework.
I don't need any homework.
Listen, I want you guys to look up, compare the stats between MJ and LeBron. Okay, seriously, I want you to look those up. And I'm gonna tell you right now. See, everybody make it sound like Michael Jordan didn't pass the ball or whatever. The guy averaged just under 6 assists a game for his career. LeBron's average is about 7.4. Okay.
Yeah, but LeBron makes his teammates better.
Passing's passing to me. But hey, it's all about winning.
I mean,
it is, but then it's not. It is, but then it's not.
Hey, listen, man. Michael Jordan's the GOAT. Tonight, y'all gonna wake up in y'all deep sleep and be like, yep, yeah, Marsell, you're right.
No,
I would never.
LeBron got people paydays who you know what I'm saying, who never should have got those paydays because they looked better playing with LeBron. Like he literally did everything as a player. It's just unfortunate that he had injuries to his best players in these finals. He had bad management. Like you can't blame that for LeBron. He did everything he could. He played through all of his contracts. He never requested a trade. He always played through every contract. And when he was a free agent, he decided where to go. Like, I don't get why we're blaming him for that, especially if there's bad management and stuff. Like,
I'm not blaming him for that. All I'm saying is Michael Jordan's the GOAT.
No.
Okay. Last question. You got to win a game. It's game 7. 3-3, fourth quarter. Who you going with? Who's your guy? No. Who's your guy? MJ between you get your choice between LeBron 2012, 2013, MJ 91 through 98.
Yeah.
Who you taking?
It's LeBron, man. I'm taking LeBron. You know, he actually has more.
I can't on that one. That's the only thing I can't on that one. You know, the last shot, Michael Jordan, he clutch player. 100%. But is he better than LeBron James? No.
Hey, you know what though, Grant? I appreciate you.
Hey,
could you were like, nope. It hurt. I saw that pain in your face. Like
LeBron has more buzzer beaters than he has a better percentage of buzzer beater shots than MJ. He literally does. It's just MJ just took more. He had more. But like LeBron has hit game winners. Are we acting like he hasn't hit game winners before?
Nah, he hits
Some
game
shots on
winners.
the dogs behind every once in a while too.
Man, nah.
Bro, there's no way. Bro,
Nah, man.
there's just no way of convincing this man.
Oh goodness! No, hey, I'm telling you, man. I've seen both of them play. I've seen both eras, and it's hands down MJ, man.
I feel bad that Kobe's never in the conversation anymore. It sucks.
Yeah.
Well, because you guys, I shouldn't say you guys, but because it's all the media and everybody's made it about LeBron and MJ. And since Kobe's no longer with us, it's easier for them to forget about Kobe. That's just my opinion. That's just my opinion.
He wasn't better than LeBron, though, Kobe. I don't think so.
Same question. Game on the line. You want Kobe or LeBron? I'm going with Kobe.
You know what? You know what?
That's what I'm saying. That's different.
Kobe.
Like, that's
Probably
different.
Kobe.
Yeah.
Probably Kobe.
And I see where y'all coming from, though, because you guys are coming from that whole totality perspective. I'm coming from this right here. I'm coming from a guy that's going to will his team to win. That's going to put his team on his back and be like, look, give me the ball. That's that guy right there for me. And that right there is Jalen Brunson. That's what I see.
Yeah, bring it back to Jalen. Yes,
no,
sir.
No, but that's what I see in him, though. I see, and listen, I see that in him. The greatest example of that was game 5. That cat went to work. 45, he scored 18 in the fourth quarter. Come on, man. 5'10" or 6'1", whatever, however tall he is.
Yeah.
He went to work, man. Right there.
LeBron's the best player to ever play the game.
Yeah, man.
Until Wemby wins, then until Wemby gets older, it's gonna be LeBron.
LeBron is the best player when I have an afro.
So where do you have LeBron all time then, Marsell? Where do you have him?
I got LeBron at like 10.
In the stream, Grant. In the stream.
And are you serious?
In
the pod.
No, you know
wow.
What? You know what? Honestly, I think LeBron is top 5. Okay. Because here's the thing, though. You can't disrespect Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, man.
He scored more points than him.
Kareem got 5 rings. Kareem had a signature. Kareem is the only player that I can think of in NBA history to have his own signature shot. The sky hook. And it was unstoppable.
Yeah.
And it was unstoppable.
So you have Kareem over LeBron.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh yes.
Yeah. Guys playing absolute plumbers.
Wow.
Guys that are bums.
Wow.
Bums.
Wow.
Bro,
I guess Larry Bird and Robert Parrish, those guys are plumbers, and Moses.
I know LeBron's better than them.
Yes.
That's blasphemy. Better than who? Larry Bird?
He's better than Larry Bird.
Yes.
What could LeBron do? There ain't one thing LeBron did that Larry Bird couldn't do, besides dunking.
LeBron's a better facilitator. LeBron's better at creating space. LeBron can shoot that. I believe LeBron can be a better shooter, depending.
What? Ho. You said
depending.
What? A better what?
He could be a better shooter.
He could be, or he is.
In certain, I mean, it's up in the air, but he's just a better player.
Man, Larry Bird could shoot the 3. He had mid-range game. He could shoot.
LeBron can shoot the 3.
Not like Larry Bird. Oh, my bad. He had 6. Okay, he had 6 rings, not 5. 6 rings Kareem Abdul-Jabbar had. Hold up. You say okay, so you saying LeBron's a better 3-point shooter than Larry Bird was?
I got to look at the stats, but
yeah,
to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if I saw LeBron was up there.
LeBron is nowhere near Larry Bird. I'm just telling you. Hey,
1-on-1, you're taking Larry Bird over
Larry
LeBron
Bird.
James.
Let's put it this way: Larry Bird is he would average 30 today, easy. If Luka's doing what he's doing and the Joker's doing what they're doing, you think Larry Bird couldn't score in today's game? And he was slow as all get out, but he had this. He knew the game. I'm just saying. Just go back and do your research. Look at the stats. Larry Bird is 10 times better shooter than LeBron.
He wouldn't dominate in the modern era, though. Larry Bird wouldn't. He wouldn't dominate in the modern era.
That's what they said about the Joker.
I haven't heard that. He was a second round pick. They didn't think he was going to be what he is. Yeah, but what do you say? Larry Bird had a better career 3-point percentage.
Three points. Hey, give it to you, Larry.
Right.
And he got three or four MVPs.
Bro, he's not a better shooter. There's nothing more greater,
y'all. Or study the game. Sure.
Talk about y'all.
Hey, that's okay.
Hey, it's fine.
Hey, but again, you know what though, man? Seriously though, at the end of the day, that cat has had the greatest career, the greatest professional career of all time. Period.
Dang, this person's going crazy. Sure. We'll get you on the next one.
Yeah, for sure.
When it comes to being on the post. Shoot, maybe we should have you on the show.
Yeah, it's all good. We're having fun. We're having fun. But yeah,
always.
But again, he's had the greatest career. I mean, to be doing this for 21 years, going to his 22nd year, man, that's crazy.
It's just in totality, it's hard not like how can you not? It's really hard to not have him as the GOAT, like LeBron, if you take into account everything, man. Like
longevity, like I said, I can't add longevity in there because his career has been like this. He's not the same ball player at age 41 that he was at 31. There's a drop off.
Yeah,
his numbers are just as good as they were back then, but his effect on the game is different, you know. And like anything, when you get something that's that long of a period of time, you know, it's going to lose its I think it's going to lose its appeal, if that makes sense. Because my expectation is, I'll give you an example. So everybody's talking about how good he is at 41, right? But that's only on offense. On defense, he's nowhere near where he was at 35.
Well, of course.
Yeah,
totality of the game. It's not just, we're not playing football here. Football, you play offense, and that's all you do. Basketball, you got to play both ends of the floor. And from my perspective, this is how it is. My perspective, you have to be just as impactful on offense as you are on defense, and vice versa. That's just my opinion. And he's no longer that player. So I can't give him that totality of the GOAT because of longevity. That's why I was saying I'm looking at that 23, 24 to 33, 34 year, that 10-year span right there. Who was the best in their prime?
Man,
who was the best in their prime? But we all had different criteria, though. That's my criteria.
Yeah.
Right? You see what I'm saying? So it's all good. It's all good.
LeBron.
Y'all, okay, I'm making a deal with y'all. Since he's the GOAT, y'all need to go buy his shoes.
I mean,
for your Jordans away.
I don't have Jordans either.
Yeah, I don't have MJs, man.
Oh goodness, yeah, okay. Then you stand there as you polishing your shoes.
Nah.
No.
Oh goodness, man.
But Obviously the GOAT debate, it's, obviously you have your picks, but it is subjective. There's different criterias. There's, you can go by whatever criteria you want. And it is, obviously if you watch the player more, most people are going to go towards their era for sure.
Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, it's a fun debate. It's always, right now it's obviously LeBron and MJ. But who knows down the line, it could be Wembanyama, and MJ, or Wembanyama and LeBron, or whatever the case may be. So this was a great topic to wrap up the NBA season. Najee shaking his head.
Yeah, I'm about to look up how many shots Larry Bird took rather than LeBron here really soon.
Oh,
hey,
longevity.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Najee. Did you cry?
Did I cry?
Yeah.
Nah. I knew we were going to win it all. I knew we were going to win it all.
No, I ain't cry. I ain't cry.
I didn't cry, but I was very happy. I couldn't believe it. I thought we were going to win in Game 6 back in the Madison Square Garden, but
I told you
that was crazy.
Didn't I tell you guys though? It was the theme of this postseason though for the Knicks. When they're up, man, this team went into kill mode. They were like, listen, let's just take care of it. And that Game 3, put an asterisk beside that one. But when they came back and won Game 4, because we were talking last week, Grant was like, well, I think I got the Spurs and they're winning in New York. I was like, nah, I just don't see it, man. I see them. Of course, I was wrong though. I said that the Knicks would come out and jump on them.
Yeah,
I was wrong about that, but not the result. And I think I just think that this was their year. This was written. And this was etched in the history books before the season even started. But the way they did that, man, Game 5. Well, Game 4 was crazy.
Yeah.
5, man.
So the NBA's rigged. We heard it first from Marsell.
No,
NBA's rigged. No, Knicks were supposed to win this championship.
No, I didn't say rigged. I'm just saying that it was history. It was they were destined to win. I mean, that run 16-3. Yeah. They went 16-3 in the playoffs, man. The first 2 losses coming in the first round, the last loss coming in Game 3 of the finals.
Insane
stretch, man. That's it, man. Look, I mean, and they were handling their business. They weren't. I mean, that team was locked in.
All I have to say is, thank God for Jalen Brunson.
Hey,
I love that man.
That
came
dude,
through.
That cat can play, man.
Yep, came through.
That cat can play. Now, put some respect on his name, not y'all. I'm just talking about everybody else. Because, and like you said, Dallas. I know Dallas is probably kicking themselves right now. Like, man, we had this guy on our team, and we let him walk.
Yeah, they sold.
Mavs got the worst. Got the worst GMs I've ever seen.
Hey, but did you hear what? I was watching something today or yesterday, one of the two. Dirk Nowitzki was on his way out when they drafted Jalen and Luka, and he was saying that he could tell right off the bat that Jalen Brunson was going to be
a star.
Yeah, because of his work ethic. He was just his IQ. He asked questions. He was a sponge. He worked hard. He showed up early, left late. He was like, man, this guy's going to be good. And I guess I didn't listen to Dirk.
No.
So, yeah, man. Hey, as you can tell, I'm high on that kid, man. That kid, he has it. The things that we can talk about that we can't see, the intangibles. He has it. You can't teach this, man. He has a high IQ, and he's a worker, work ethic. Those 3 things right there, you destined to be successful.
Well, hopefully, he can get back to the promised land again. I don't know, but we'll see what the Knicks do going forward.
Yeah.
Either way, he's going to be a Hall of Famer. And, he's obviously going to continue to produce and be a great player. So it's great to see Brunson putting on for the small guards. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. Who do you guys, just to go ahead and just to look, further ahead while we end this off, who do you, obviously, Marsell, you have the Boston Celtics in the East.
Green and white, baby.
Yeah. Are you still, what about in the West? Are you still looking at the Spurs, OKC, for like favorites or?
I think those two the front runners.
Yeah.
Until somebody else steps up. I just think that those two, because remember, OKC wasn't fully, they weren't fully healthy.
No.
So if I have to give an edge to one of those two teams, I'm gonna say OKC, because they got their experience, and now they with this year's defeat, they're gonna come back in with refocus and a fresh perspective on what they need to do, what they want to do.
What about you, Najee? Real quick.
I got I think the Spurs can handle OKC, but it's going to be a good matchup for the next couple years. In the East, I'm praying, the Knicks come back, but it's going to be tough. Boston does have a really good team, even though I still think the Knicks are going to pull it away. But I don't know. The East is up in the air. It's the West that's like they got to solidify too. That I'm like, hey, you're going to see them in the finals, and then it's just whoever has the best series.
Right. All right, guys. Another great show, another great topic to wrap up the NBA season. We will be back next Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern for Sports Talk. Share, tune in, and we'll be ready.
All right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Leave empty.